Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining me today. I had HBOT this morning, and I also had a lot of learning on HBOT that I'd love to share. But first, we got to cover something more heartfelt. After I was done my HBOT, I received some news that really hit me hard. Everybody in this community has been so loving and supportive. Some of you guys have gone over the top for me. Everybody that's reached out I've talked with, and some people I've built a really strong relationship with and I talk with regularly. Oh, fuck. Sorry. One of the most supportive members suffered a great loss today. You know who you are, and I don't want to say any names because I do not have permission, but I'd like to take some time for us to pray for the people that don't make it. Some of us don't get a chance. We're diagnosed with cancer, and I understand this because I went downhill immediately. And some of us don't get a chance to apply full-on metabolic therapy and some of us just don't get that opportunity. That was almost me. And in this case, it was a mother, a wife, young, whole life ahead of them. And I pray for everybody else that is suffering to have the suffering relieved, but also to have a chance to fight, a chance to apply their knowledge and do the research, and a chance to live. I love all you guys. I love all the support and prayers to everybody that's suffering and fighting this horrible illness. Oh. I'm not going to edit this. I'll leave it the way it is. Thanks everybody, and prayers back to everybody. You guys mean a lot to me, and if anybody ever wants to reach out, I've helped a lot of you guys and spoke with a lot of you guys. I'm here. Every email that I get, I do respond to. I know I've missed a few, but it's just maybe it goes in my spam or something. Some people are having a hard time getting a hold of my email address, so I've provided other ones. Thanks everybody, and prayers to everybody, and hopefully everybody gets a chance to fight. Alright, so HBOT, I want to give some value here. Diet and all the stuff we speak about on this channel is extremely important. I think we all know that, but I think we've all, myself included, I think we've underestimated how powerful HBOT is, hyperbaric oxygen, above 2.2 atmospheric pressures. When you get an HBOT at this level, reactive oxygen species is essentially free radicals in the system. I talked to my hyperbaric oxygen doctor about it today, and he's validated everything I'm saying. Unfortunately, there's a lot we don't know about free radicals in the system and these reactive oxygen species. But in the literature, and he's been reading deep into it and trying to support me and trying to help me, he's really amazing. And what it looks like is that healthy cells, these free radicals, these reactive oxygen species, it's toxic to them, but it doesn't kill them or necessarily hurt them. They have a way to operate that they can surpass ROS. So in a way, this hyperbaric oxygen is non-toxic. Everybody, this has to be done above 2.2 for an hour. We got to get everybody above 2.2. If you're not above 2.2, it's not going to help. One of the things I'm unsure of is oxygen breaks. So if you're at 2.5 or 2.6 and you do a air break, not an oxygen break, I'm not sure how that affects the overall outcome. So it's something I'm currently looking into. My doctor wants to do air breaks now because he's scared about the accumulative side effects and oxygen poisoning, or sorry, I forget what it's called, but oxygen poisoning, and it can basically cause a seizure. But these free radicals, the cancer can't bypass it because it's no longer using oxygen as its main fuel source. So these cancer cells die, and when they die, that's it. And there's no way for them to get around them. So using a press of diet and consistent hyperbaric oxygen is probably the most valuable treatment that we can apply. I think that hyperbaric oxygen is even more important than having perfect glucose, because when you're in there, your glucose is going to fall and you're going to cause tumor death no matter what. And if you can apply a pulse using even just a low dose chemo or palliative chemo along with hyperbaric oxygen, or if you can apply something like from the press pulse paper, something like Dawn, you're going to just destroy these cancer cells. And it doesn't matter what you use to pulse them, I don't think. Yeah, we can argue that chemo's toxic, and I get all that, and it definitely is, but you need a pulse in there. And if you apply that, you're going to beat this cancer. I've had a lot of calls recently in the last couple of weeks of people that are applying a full press pulse protocol. They're using hyperbaric oxygen, some are using chemo, some are using glutamine analogs, and they're pulsing the cancer. And what's crazy is the common denominator is the hyperbaric oxygen chamber. And it's like 4 or 5 days a week, aggressive hyperbaric oxygen treatments, all at 2.4 to 2.6 pressure. And I've talked to, I don't know, it's got to be close to 20 people that were stage 4 irreversible incurable cancer that have reversed it. So the common denominator seems to be the HBOT, and I've also spoken with some people in the know. I can't say any names, but they're also under the opinion and belief that it's the ROS, the reactive oxygen species, and even Dawn, possibly. You're blocking a pathway of energy to the cell, but chemos are doing the same thing. They're all interrupting metabolic pathways to the cancer cell. That's how a chemo is actually working. Unfortunately, it's going in and blowing up, and it's interrupting all the pathways to all your cells. Dawn's doing the same thing, but it's very short acting. It's in your system for a few hours and then it's gone. Where chemo, it's got long-term consequences and long-term damage. Oh, sorry. It's hard to focus today after that news, and it really hit me hard, guys. Love and prayers to everybody in this community, and especially the person that I'm speaking about. Love and prayers. Using HBOT as a common denominator and having a pulse. And so if you have cancer, you're fighting cancer, a loved one's fighting cancer right now, don't wait. Get those 3 to 5 sessions a week of hyperbaric oxygen. I'm not saying that high dose vitamin C doesn't work. I'm not saying that these other things do or don't work. I know that the hyperbaric oxygen is a common denominator, and people are beating their cancers. I do know that. I've heard of some people with the other things that have beat the cancer, and yeah, you got Jane McClellan's book and using different strategies, or maybe are many strategies of beating cancer. But hyperbaric oxygen, cancer can't adapt to those reactive oxygen species that appears. And if that's the case, this is your long-term gold key. So get in the tank, please just get in the hyperbaric oxygen chambers. Alright guys, it's just a short video. I just got back. I've been on the road for 4 hours today doing my treatments. I'm just exhausted. They took me up even higher today. I think it was 2.8 or 3, and they gave me some air brakes. I'm not sure if that's a good way to go, but the doctor wanted to try it. He's been reading the treatment protocols. Tomorrow I have chemo. It's a palliative chemo, as you guys know. It's low toxicity. I don't know if I'm going to carry on with it much longer or not. For now, I'm not really having any side effects of it, so it seems like a good way to pulse. My D-Day is Wednesday, so I had to prolong my D-Day because it should have been Tuesday, but D-Day is going to be Wednesday now. And then the following D-Day is, I believe, the following week, Monday. So it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, because it falls on a Saturday. So if you guys are applying this process and if you have to delay it by a day or so to be in hyperbaric oxygen at the same time, that's what I'm doing. So D-Day is going to be Wednesday and Monday. I'll keep you guys posted on those. Very excited. I'm really pulsing the heck out of this cancer and every day in hyperbaric oxygen. Somebody asked me how long. The answer is indefinitely. Either till the money runs out or the cancer's gone, and then I'm probably going to keep going for another cycle or two, another month or so, just to make sure. NED not gone, NED no evidence of disease. Indefinitely, that's my answer. Fuck cancer, let's live together. Let's all pray. Let's all take this moment and pray for the people and the fallen ones that are cancer victims. Please pray. For everyone in this community fighting this, please pray for everybody in this world that is fighting this. Love you guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And hopefully I have enough energy to get alive in tonight. Really trying. Talk to you guys soon. Bye now.